disgusting stuff they did to get there. I've blurred it so I don't give you trauma, but it doesn't even have nudity. It's just two brothers doing something they should.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Hey everyone, welcome back for those who are returning, and what up for those who are new, welcome to the channel. So today we're going to be talking about the infamous Island Boys and where they've been, what's been going on. The video we're reacting to, it is by Spencer Cornella or Cornea. I'm not really sure how you pronounce the name, but shout out to you for making the video and having something to react to. I found their channel recently. I can't even remember how I found it. But yeah, so they're talking about the Island Boys, what's been going on. I think one of them or both of them is broke, or one is homeless and maybe one isn't homeless. I don't know, maybe they're both homeless. Who knows what is going on? But first thing is first, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notifications so you know if it is the one I post, get up to date. All right, possible giveaway coming in February, so be on the lookout for the rules and regulations for that. It'll be in the description box below. All right, so the Island Boys, where are they? What's been going on? And are they broke? Let's talk about it.
The Island Boys could take a few lessons from Hawk Tua on how to cash in while the fame is hot. Sadly for them, they weren't able to pull off a crypto scam in time. Fly Soulja recently confirmed on TikTok that his brother, Kodiak Red, is now homeless.
He's getting evicted. He hasn't paid a bill. I helped him already, and obviously he took that and he spit it out. He doesn't want help.
Just 3 years ago, these brothers were on top of the world with the meme of the year smash hit, Island Boys.
Cause I'm an island boy, and I've been trying to make. Oh, I'm an island boy.
After their viral success, it seems these boys were a little too confident in their musical abilities, not realizing their fame came entirely from the spectacle, not any raw talent. They went from making $200 a day to $40,000 a day overnight.
How much money did y'all have at that time? Were y'all broke?
$10,000. Who was getting $200 a day?
So the video goes viral.
Bro, we were making $40,000 a day.
In the real life version of the meme, the work 40,000 just made a great point. Logan Paul and crew try to give the boys some financial advice.
Boys, what if it doesn't work out and now you just got this hair and these face tats?
But we had this before. People been saying this before I was a bum. And
I think if God forbid it doesn't go in your guys' direction, for real, I think you guys take all of your jewelry assets and invest into something. So you guys will never ever be broke again.
No, hold on. No,
This is a podcast.
No.
Here, I'm moving for you. I was giving you nice advice, bro.
I'm sure it sucks to hear a reality dose of what if it doesn't work out, but maybe the boys should have listened before detailing their down.
Right, I remember when that interview happened. I can't remember which one of the brothers was being a real dick about it, but yeah, they were genuinely trying to give them advice, and the money and fame went to their head because it happened so fast. And no, I don't feel bad if they're not doing that great. Yeah, their career took a big turn, but let's finish it up.
Let's try to calculate how much money they made during their 15 minutes of fame, or in the case of the internet these days, about 15 weeks. Their YouTube channel, Big Bag ENT, has received 233 million lifetime views. If we estimate their AdSense as $2 to $3 per 1,000 views, that's roughly $500,000 to $700,000 for the lifetime revenue of their channel. The Fly Soulja TikTok account has garnered 182 million likes. TikTok doesn't give us total views, but one like generally equates to 10 views, so in a very rough estimate, the account has received around 1.8 billion views. His brother's account, Red Been Snappin', has received 18.2 million likes, so roughly 182 million views. TikTok's payment per view varies. It ranges from about 2 cents to about 5 cents per 1,000 views, so just shy of 2 billion views means the boys have earned between $40,000 and $100,000 from TikTok. Their Instagram accounts each have 1.4 million followers, but I haven't seen any sponsorship, so it's difficult to calculate how much income, if any, they've generated from Instagram other than directing their followers to their other sources of revenue. We could possibly add another $50,000 to $100,000 to their total revenue, but it's just a guess. And then there's the biggest revenue source, Cameo.
Hey, it's the Island Boy. If you want a personal cameo from me, you got the right page. Also, if you guys need a mentor, I'm right here for you.
The boys don't have the most business savvy, dissing their customers in this.
Someone that looks like that, I will never take financial advice from. Y'all look like walking STDs. It looks disgusting and it looks crazy. Yeah. They are some kids. They don't know what they're talking about.
1-star review.
You guys are not feeling there, man. A promotion at work because you aren't qualified sucks for you. It sucks for you. You're not qualified. You're not good enough.
Cameo seems usually reserved
Rude.
for washed-up celebrities, so it probably wasn't a good sign that they were using it as a source of income. They initially charged $135 for a personal video and $600 for a business video, but have since dropped the price down to $65, a sign of their diminishing popularity.
Right.
With 1,190
Wow.
reviews at $135 a pop, that's $160,000, which we could probably right there. Since most people don't leave reviews, giving them an estimated $320,000 revenue from Cameo. We don't
That's
have
a lot of
numbers for
money.
the business
That's a lot of
Cameos
money
sales
now.
since their price drop, but this is the best estimate we can get right now. Adding up all of their revenue streams, and we're looking at $900,000 on the low end, up to $1.3 million on the high end, and they had to split it two ways. So two brothers who were the most famous people on the internet for a few weeks made about $500,000 each. Pre-internet, that would sound like a pretty good haul, but the days with influencers like Hawk2 scamming their fame into
Man.
multi-million.
At Lance Plus,
I
we play your
cannot.
promotion
Sorry
in
for the
celebration
commercial.
of you.
Just the
And
fact
there has
that they
never been a
have
better time to
touched
create
close to $1
Pretty
million
bad return.
makes me
It's clear
sick.
these boys believe they were
Makes
poised to
me
make
sick.
millions.
Because IG's very strict.
IG very strict about the policy and rules about OnlyFans like that, but I can make millions too.
Now, even with just $500,000, they could have invested in index funds, crypto, real estate, and
Right,
other
they could have done
wealth-generating
so many
assets and built
things.
a nice nest egg for themselves to live off of. So, is that what they did? I think
Hell
you'd
no.
be shocked if I said yes. Instead,
Hell
you
no.
could probably guess what they did. Spend it.
How much
Mhm.
did you spend on all your tattoos? I spent around 30K, and I'm only 20. I'm turning 21 on July 16th, so yeah, I got tattooed pretty fast, man.
Apparently, they didn't have enough tattoos already.
They look
Next, we have Graham
disgusting.
Stephan breaking down their jewelry expenses.
Let's just say they spent $150,000 on teeth. Then we got their watch, probably worth 25 grand. I don't know about the bracelet. I'm guessing $6,000 for each of them. Now the earrings are a little bit more difficult. Let's just say they're diamonds, worth another $10,000. Then we also got the necklace here. I'm just gonna say another $5,000 for that necklace. Then we also got a Louis Vuitton backpack, $2,500 a year.
This shows that they never really had anything for real. The fact that they're blowing so much money so fast on so many frivolous things that won't mature in value, you know what I mean? It's sad to see because anyone with a real brain and real business mind would have invested so much of that money to the point where they wouldn't have to work again a day in their life. But yeah, they didn't do that.
They're wearing $94,000 worth of jewelry.
They spent $3 grand and more on designer clothes.
Total's going to be 3,030.
One person I've seen the other days.
They rented a few Bentleys.
Listen, let's stop playing for Hey, come here. The keys, man.
And finally, we have their largest
They
expense.
look so
They rent
stupid.
a $1.6 million house in Coral Springs, Florida. A similar house to theirs rents for $11,000 per month, so I would guess the boys pay close to this amount. Shelling out over $130,000 per year for rent is going to empty their bank accounts fast. But that's not all the rent. Kodiak Red got tired of Florida, so he left and now rents a place in New York. I couldn't find any info on the property, but I can guarantee it's not cheap. $1 million doesn't stretch that far between two brothers who look like Sideshow Bob, constantly trying to flex their D-list influencer lifestyle. We don't know where the rest of the money went,
Exactly.
but it was likely on these lavish parties, among other things. So with their fame rapidly declining and money becoming scarce, they desperately turned to the easiest influencer cash grab, OnlyFans. Or in their case, the knockoff version, Fansly. It's a sad reflection of our society
Lord.
that degenerate behavior is rewarded with piles of cash, but here we are. Fly Soldier has 26.6k followers on Fansly, and Kodiak Red has 10.9k, for a combined 37.5k followers. An estimated 5% conversion rate to subscribers would give them roughly 1,800 total paid subscribers. At $7 per, that's $12,000 with a 20% cut to Fansly, leaving them with around $10,000 per month in revenue.
That's a
Not
lot of
bad,
money
but
too.
not a ton of money
Like,
for
what the
disgusting
hell?
stuff they did to get there. I've blurred it so I don't give you trauma, but it doesn't even have nudity.
Ew.
It's just two brothers doing something they should never actually pay to watch this freak show. The novelty wears off rather quickly though, and they likely churned most of those subs over time. I would not be surprised if they have dwindled down to just a few hundred subscribers or less. Trying to grift their last remaining fame off of the most punchable face on the internet, Jack Doherty, didn't seem to work either.
Is the fact that they had to go as low as kissing each other to get money. It's so sad, sick, and twisted. It's just like, where's your brain at? This just shows that, like, will y'all do anything for money? You know, like, yeah, it gives me chills just to think about. I could not wrap my head around being that low, like being that down bad for money, that you're participating in incest in so many ways. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's finish the video out. I'm so sorry. It's so much commentary.
I can take you guys both at once. 3, 2, 1.
And now at least one of them is home.
His brother hasn't paid his car in 4 months, and we could show you guys the voicemails of the car people calling him every single day saying, "Where is the payment?"
He couldn't even afford to pay a $200 ticket to keep his license from being suspended.
You have your license, registration, proof of insurance? You know your license is suspended or not? Okay, I think this kid's like famous.
21 yellow
I think he's like
Chevrolet 2-door sedan.
Is he one of the Railroad Boys?
The Island Boys.
Is he?
Yeah, bro.
What's he suspended for?
Failed to pay.
I do have to say, it's, I don't know what it is, but it's always kind of creepy how police be like, oh, that's so-and-so, and they're famous, so that's so-and-so, and then they, like, do the little goofy ass laugh or whatever, and it's just like, oh, it's so creepy. It's so creepy. And then they'll either get an ego boost from that and, like, try to use the person as or make an example out of the person and be like, oh, I arrested so-and-so. I arrested one of the Island Boys. Like, that's not anything to brag about. Yes, these people are famous, but bottom line, that's just their job. Just like being a police officer. Police officer is your job. You know what I mean? But yeah, let me know what you guys think of that. Do you think it's creepy? Do you think it's weird? I do think it's a little weird. One of the other YouTubers I watch, Jessica Kent, she did a series about something she was going through in her life personally, and the police were like, oh, I'm trying to get on her vlog. That's Jessica Kent. Da, 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 da. I'm like, whoa, that is so creepy and disgusting and sad. Like, she should have reported those officers, like, because that's a conflict of interest. Like, that's not okay. That should be illegal. I'm sorry for the rant, but I just wanted to use that as an example. Like, these cops are crazy. These cops are crazy.
That'd be fine.
I'd feel bad for the kid if there weren't people much more deserving of sympathy, but this story is nothing new. This is what happens when two fatherless kids get rich through sheer luck. They didn't earn it, so the money did. They really do. Maybe one day our society will stop rewarding this nonsense, or maybe we've just entered the idiocracy era and there's no turning back.
Right.
Thanks for watching.
Oh, okay, so that was the video. I do apologize, I wasn't paying attention. Excuse me to the time on the video. But let me know what you guys think. Did you see this coming? Did you think the Island Boys 15 minutes of fame would have lasted longer? Do you think the money would have lasted longer? I personally thought that, I don't know, maybe their fame would have lasted a little longer, or maybe the money would have lasted a little longer if they had like an actual financial advisor, because I don't think that they did. I feel like they came into their money and fame so quick that they didn't take a chance to actually take a step back, look at the big picture and take it in and be like, okay, we need to save for the future. We need to think ahead. You know what I mean? They didn't have their grown-up brain on, because I think they're like barely 21. So, you know, nobody's brain is fully developed at 21 anyway. I think our cerebral cortex fully develops, I think, at 25. But yeah, this is an example of a very cautionary tale. They reached a point where they will kiss each other for money, and that's very sad. It's sad, it's sick, and it just shows how low they're willing to go. And then there were a few pictures and things that came out that was just really questionable things. But let me know what you guys think. I appreciate you guys so much for sticking around. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you know if that's the one I post up to date. Mwah. Bye guys.